Make no mistake about it, this was a devastating storm, maybe the worst that we have ever experienced.
I heard like a thunder. It was just scary, and I said, oh my God, what happened? All of a sudden, I hear this rush like a river of water coming from the street, and then all of a sudden, I hear the garage doors just crash open.
My dad heard screaming out on the street, and he went out to find out what it was. And by the time he got down to the bottom of the stairs, the water was about 2 houses away from ours. So he ran upstairs and told my uncle to grab his clothes, grab the dog, and let's get out of here. By the time they got down the stairs of my house, the water was already knee deep.
We were able to open the door and get them out to safety just in the nick of time. But the water had already gone past 3 feet by then. And you can see how devastated the house is.
The wind was so strong. The pole across the street started smoking, and then it was smelling like burning. And so we were afraid that if we're going to go in the water, we're going to get electrocuted.
And there are 14 steps to my bedroom to the 2nd floor, and the water went up about 10 of those steps.
In the immediate aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, Humanity First mobilized its resources to help, as it had helped in many previous natural disasters. The first place of assistance was Manhattan, where hundreds of thousands were without electricity. Food, which was once plentiful, suddenly became a precious commodity in pockets of the flooded area. A caravan of food and supplies were taken by Humanity First volunteers to Battery Park, a severely hit area of Manhattan, and distributed to a soup kitchen which would serve thousands. But the real devastation occurred outside of Manhattan, in the neighboring borough of Staten Island.
When you go one layer deeper into the secondary areas, which were also destroyed for the most part, we felt, and talking to the neighbors and talking to the people around, that they weren't getting much help at all. So we wanted to concentrate on those areas.
So we spent the last 2 days helping people who just didn't have any attention. You know, Red Cross, FEMA, they didn't see anybody for 3 or 4 days, and they just thought they were a forgotten borough of New York City. So Humanity First was the first sign of relief that they've seen, and they wanted to give us a hug, and they were just tears, welled up in tears, and their lives have been destroyed, and we're going through and trying to salvage things that are sentimental to them, and we're trying to be very sensitive to what they're doing, and also be sensitive to them because they've been through a lot.
This is something that every household you go to, they can't express in words their appreciation. And for us, this is what we do.
And they just absolutely love the job that we're doing. They love the team, and it would be astronomical the cost to be able to do what we did for free. We don't want anything. Humanity First doesn't want anything, and it's a nonprofit, and it's a wonderful, wonderful mission statement that Humanity First has. That we're an outreach program to help people who have nothing left, and they just couldn't afford to do what we've done today at no cost. All we want is the satisfaction that we've done a good job for them.
After weeks of serving the people of Staten Island, Humanity First concentrated its efforts on Long Island and the hard-hit community of Long Beach. Working with the Homeland Security team of Indiana, Humanity First took the lead in managing hundreds of volunteers in the cleanup efforts.
To date, we have served over 5,000 hot meals. Right now we're in the city of Long Beach, where over 200 volunteers came out and helped clean up houses, streets, parks, serve meals to over 1,000 people today. This is what we've been doing the past 3 weeks.
This group of volunteers is from Humanity First. One of the organization's missions is to restore disaster communities. Barama Deba was on vacation from West Africa when he heard about the need for volunteers and headed to our island.
We're just human beings trying to help people who are in need, because we could be in the same situation anytime in life.
He's working on Felice Grossman's home. It's a place she's lived since age 5.
You're just so overwhelmed by the generosity and the time that people give of themselves. You want to change your whole life. You know, you want to become a better person after this.
Just an excellent feeling to know that regardless of what our backgrounds are, what our religion is, what our culture is, everybody's here together for the service of mankind.
Humanity First was so great. They were helping us throughout the day today, and yesterday they were actually here helping us. And I mean, as you can see, you know, the walls are torn down. My kitchen is completely empty because of you guys. Humanity First is great. Thank you so much.
Humanity First they've been here helping us when no one else was here. And no friends came by, no family came by, and no government came by. The only people here helping us is Humanity First.
Now, today I have the blessings of having you here. Thank you so much for helping us. I felt for all these weeks I was like, I didn't want to cry, but I was like crying, like saying, what should I do? What should I do? You feel, your mind feels lost. You feel like, you know, that you feel lost and you don't know what to do. But thank God, like, you know, with people like you, you give you kind of the strength to kind of fight back, and eventually things get back to normal. But so thank you so much.